Let's go. Hold
I'm
on.
here. Let's go.
I'm here.
Yeah.
All right,
Go.
listen.
That boy Hulk can be running from Mobu.
Listen. I'm here for all smoke now. What's up?
What's up?
First? Who first? Who is first? I want all smoke. Who is
Go
first?
ahead.
Go ahead and give your
Listen.
case.
Okay.
Bro,
Okay. But
you
one.
the
Okay.
only listen. You the only one on Conky side, bro. So you go ahead.
Hey,
take
that's
your
right.
case.
Listen. Okay. Listen.
I'm finna head out. Thanks for having
To
me.
respect.
Junkies,
All right, peace
All
out,
right.
KG.
All right, fam.
Peace
All
out,
right.
y'all.
To respect to ousen. Ousen is, you know what I'm saying? He
Better
top
than
tier,
Kanki.
big brain. You know? Okay. He top tier, big brain. You know what I'm saying? He has shown and proven that he can, you know what I'm saying, make a good plan. You know, he got good plans and stuff. Got good plans. You
Here
know,
we
they straight.
go.
They nice. They nice. But he hasn't shown, in my opinion, because he's a thinker. He's a
Is
planner.
it me or he's lagging?
Am I lagging?
A little bit, but you good.
Okay. The thing is, he has shown them the dexterity, the flexibility, or the creativeness as my man Kanki.
Are you serious?
And Osa's plan. Hold on, wait. This thing. Osa's plan are good. They again, I say they concrete, get the job done. But they just know they simple. You know what I'm saying? They easy to read. You know what I'm saying? They somewhat, you can say, predictable.
Bro, you're actually a fucking
to
troll.
small degree. To a small degree. No, hey, listen. I'm here for this right now, Junkins.
Bro,
Kanki,
Ousen's plan
you
against
can't-
Renpa was more layered than anything Kanki has ever done, first of all.
That's-
And the Locust plan,
that's cool.
the Locust plan
That's
was
cool.
so creative that it was outside both Riboku and Kanki's imagination. How creative do you
Uh-huh.
want him to fucking get, my nigga? Like, how creative do you want him to get?
Okay, like this. Would your boy Ousen think to just not do anything?
Yes.
Fuck niggas up?
That's literally what he did to counter Origins. What?
Nah,
But
no,
but not
that was
even
a plan.
that. But
Nah,
that's
that was a
no,
plan.
but that was
that was-
literally what he did with Shin.
Yes,
No,
that's
no,
what he
listen.
did for them awakening.
That's what. Yes, he
Hold
did
on.
nothing. He sent them no
Hold
aid. He
up.
sent them no.
Nah,
What's up, Jacob?
hold on. This
Are you guys
thing.
streaming?
Hold on, this thing.
We
this
stop. We're having fucking Kanki versus Ousen talk right now.
Thing. This thing.
Yeah.
This thing. That's good. This
No
thing.
chance.
This thing. He copied Kanki.
Perfect
Hey,
time,
Lee.
Jacko.
He took that from Kanki too. He literally took Kanki's plan. Literally. Verbatim.
What?
He took that from Kanki.
Wait,
Yes.
what plan that Locust?
Just
Okay,
wait,
so
just wait.
he was saying
Just
that
wait.
Ousen never did anything as creative as not doing anything, and we're like, he literally did against Origins and with the Shin
It's
Awakening
not
thing. He's like,
him.
he copied that from
That's
Kanki.
That's Kanki.
That's not
Nah, I
Kanki.
don't-
It wasn't the same in either
I
scenario.
disagree. The
How
what do
you
you
get-
like? What's the argument? Something as unique? Like, what's that even mean? Like,
As
So
you
he
creative,
was arguing
unique-
creativity, and then he's like, Ousen never did anything as creative as not doing anything as a
Yeah,
strategy.
Ousen straight line. You know, he's a great planner. You know what I'm saying? He has, you know what I'm saying?
Dude,
Okay,
I
okay
think not doing anything
schemes.
is more creative than awakening shit, but the origins.
It's
like,
Kanki.
Is that
We know
even
where it came
creative
from.
as well? Like,
We know
just
where it came
him,
from.
Freaking figuring out the plan.
So it's like, no, it's
Figuring
that
out how origins
thing.
work,
Y'all,
like-
it's like, hey, Ousen, that's Kanki. Guy from Kanki. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you did it, Kanki did it. And Ousen took that. Because it's a good
Is-
plan. It's a
Just
it's a
because
good plan.
Kanki did it first doesn't mean Ousen took it.
He did.
I don't even think they're similar.
Hey,
They're not similar. That's the point. It's just he also had strategies where he didn't do anything as a plan.
Oh yeah, okay. Not
Hey,
doing anything
listen.
is like it's like strategy, but the way that
Let's say,
Aki did it was like so out of the norm. Like you don't not do anything in that
preach. And then
situation.
two, hold on,
Same
wait.
for Ousen for both scenarios.
Nah, hold on, wait. Point two.
Why would that
Also-
origins be the same? Why would you not do anything in that situation? That's him figuring it out, and then
That's a
like,
fact.
Yeah, but that's him figuring out how
No,
Keisha works
but-
and how to counter him. It's like the same thing.
oh,
But
you talk,
what's it called?
you're talking
Him
about when he
waiting-
like
him
him
not
walking up
doing
like that
anything
is not him
in
doing anything.
Awakening.
That's him doing something though. That's not
Him not doing anything.
Him not using any
in their
tactics.
own-
Yeah, like that's
But-
still a tactic. Not using tactics. A tactic.
Same as fucking Kanki. What?
How is that?
Nah,
like,
hold on, wait. This
It's not
thing.
the same,
Kanki is Kanki didn't really do anything. All Kanki did was just go find some shit to go dig up to go, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? To go.
And the same,
That's what he did.
and that's the same thing Ousen did when it came to Shin and Uhu Awakening. He did nothing. He left them stranded, just like Kanki left 10 of them stranded when it came to the hill. Same thing.
That's
Nah,
true.
hold on. This thing is
That's true,
different.
but-
It's different though. It's different though. This
It is
thing
different,
with
but like, but the like
Okay.
the bottom line is what they're saying is right. Like he did. He
man,
did
no, it
things
ain't right because the thing is, they like also did something revolutionary. No, he just did something that Kanki did. He copied from Kanki. That's all he
No.
did.
You're so trash, bro.
What Kanki
That's
did
the
is like
trash argument. How about this?
Oh,
How
yeah.
about the fact that Kanki had no idea what Ousen was doing for the majority of this war?
Come on now, let's not
listen.
slander Kanki, but like going back
Hey,
to
listen.
Man just
Listen,
twiddling
hold
his
on,
thumbs while
hold on,
Osen
hold
was
on,
showing
hold on,
top
hold
one
on.
feats.
Wait, hold on,
Hate to
hold on,
see
I
it.
got you. No, I
Kanki
got
was
you.
doing
No,
top one feats before. He had his own
no,
arc to do that.
listen, I got you. This thing, you saying it's bad that Kanki was sitting around on his ass, Swale? Hey,
No, I didn't say that at all.
okay, what you said then? Okay,
I said we're talking about Kanki over Ousen, and I'm saying
right.
for the majority of this arc,
Mm-hmm.
Kanki had no idea what Ousen.
Wait, did I get cut off?
I think
No,
Twilight
like
cut
The
off.
low,
No, I heard you say. I heard you
I don't
say.
know about the majority of this arc. That was moments, yes, but not the majority. Like he was on the same page in multiple occasions. Like,
I mean,
even
Yeah, but
technically,
he had
he didn't know
I'm saying,
Osen's
but
game
he
plan
had
when he
to
was
catch
fighting
up.
Shukai.
yeah,
Like
but then
the real time.
how would like
Like
anybody
the
know that? You have to be
only
there to
time
know
I
that.
can say that Kanki.
Yo, you're
The only
lagging,
time I can say
Twilight.
that Kanki was on.
Oh, you're good now. You're good now.
My fault. The only time
Okay, you
I
back to lagging.
can say Kanki was
Yeah,
on
try to
track
leave and
was
come
when
back.
when he knew that Osen was.
Okay, I like.
Can you
I
hear me
want
better
to
now?
count Shukai planes. We got to talk about when they were like together,
Can
like
you hear me better now?
as a
Yeah,
whole
you good.
army.
Hey, you good
Like,
now?
yeah, you're good. You're
All
good.
right.
What were you saying?
So what I was saying is the one time I'm gonna give Kanki that he was on track with Osen was when he knew that Osen left Gil. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, it took Kanki a little time to catch up to everything Osen was doing. Like
Okay,
literally.
Okay, that's true. Like, but I wouldn't like even though Osen figured out the whole Tubi plan the fastest. Like Kanki was right there with him. Like that same night, he figured it out as well. So I wouldn't really like. I
Osen
would
was still faster
consider
though.
that.
Doe.
I would consider that like on the same like on track with him. But like definitely the locust he figured out like was it a days? Yeah, days later or something. That's when he figured it out. But like let's say when they came back to the I mean this is obvious when they came back to the fucking they came back to the Gyo, he knew what Osen was gonna do and Osen knew what he was gonna do. Like they both were on the same mind.
All right, I'm back now.
He was
Okay.
kind of like,
Hey,
what? When Osen's like, I'm setting out.
No, I'm talking about like
Hey.
when they came back, like that's why Rebecca was not gonna attack. 'Cause the
Oh,
food, all
okay.
that, so, yeah.
Hey, his thing, Twilight. I heard you say about, you know what I'm saying, Cocky not knowing what Osen's gonna do.
I don't think he was surprised about the not heading out too. Just like you heading out, it's like a question. I don't think he was surprised.
Hold on. His name Twilight. Unfortunately, and this is why I love being garbage. At the end of the day, the story has depicted that these two are different sides of the same coin, so they equals.
I kind of
Nah,
not
not
really.
really.
But I agree.
Oh
I agree with
yeah.
that part.
Oh
Nah, that's
yeah.
Osen and Riboku. That's Osen and Riboku 100%.
Nah.
I think Osen and Rebecca are the same
Nah.
side of the coin.
We got it from
Osen and Riboku have 1,000,000% more to go for that. The two sides of the same coin equals argument than Osen and Kanki.
Hey, listen. Tell that to Mogu.
I don't know.
Literally a whole arc of build up compared to just like
listen.
flimsy fucking theories.
Yeah,
Come on
The
now.
only thing I wanted to drop in here real quick.
Alright,
I'm
say
gonna
anything
follow, guys.
concrete towards that. You said you're leaving
Hey,
live?
Talking about. I don't
Yeah,
know
I'm about
about
to get
the
out of here, but I was just gonna
equals.
say, I do think that Kanki and Osen are like on.
Let's go.
That's true. Like, I don't know why people are.
I was
Let's
on the same page
go.
You can't really
because
deny
the fact
that.
that he sat there for all them days and didn't leave.
Hey,
You know what I mean? If he would have
hey.
left, like, cause you gotta think, he would have.
That's what.
But no,
Kanki
but
wasn't
well,
understanding the plan, he would have been gone.
well, wait, it was this
long
ain't cause
ago.
game. Oh, real quick, this
So,
game, cause y'all my dudes, and y'all aren't trash, and like y'all ain't One Piece niggas. So I ain't do it too much. Again, I'll end this, but I do think Kaki is over Osen, but like I say, I was just bullshitting mostly.
You brought up some good argument. Like,
Oh, listen, this
talk
thing.
about.
I was just saying, listen. If I'm gonna be serious, I can bring up some better points, but like I was just bullshitting mostly.
Oh yeah,
Just-
though I was trolling excuse. You love to see it.
No, like he
Here we
was
go.
saying some good shit. Though, like,
Alright, so where is this their two sides of the same coin argument coming from?
Okay. I'll be serious. Okay, so
matter,
so
like,
I don't know. So again, even though it's very loose, unfortunately, it's only mentioned like once. And it's not even mentioned. It's like how Moku compares both of them. Of course, before we get more exposition and more like information on the two, like pretty much from what how the story gets them is like they're both master tacticians. I say master tacticians, but like they go about doing things in different ways. Like Osen is very thorough. He's super, super on point, calculated, and tactical. Whereas Kanki is unpredictable, super savage, and a wild ass nigga. granted, of course, the story is showing Austin more of a better light, and that's it. Actually, to be honest, you haven't seen much besides she caught plays. You haven't seen Kanki do much of anything, to be real. But of course, it's me being, I said, a little bit of a fanboy, and going into how they I guess how Hara gives Kanki is like when Kanki does stuff. I wouldn't say he makes him Osen's equal, but like he puts Kanki at the same level as Osen. That makes sense.
Yeah, I feel
he always gives him like that respect to put him on that level with Osen. Whenever like
well, they're both
in the same
considered
realm.
6GG level, but ever since Osen's appearance, his whole thing was showing him being better than Kanki with the 8 cities, the 5 cities. And then there's like a bunch of hints throughout the arc where Osen just looks superior.
That's you reaching for hints.
How's that cap? How's that cap? He's just straight up superior.
We don't have the context to say A5 versus 5 cities like freaking the time that we seen in this arc when they were going to freaking Gyo. Kanki captured more cities than anybody else. But then we're not arguing that he's better at capturing cities.
Because they were trying to capture it around the same time. Because if one person got there sooner, then they would raise the smoke bombs, and then the citizens would get like fucking locked in. It'd be less citizens overall. Yeah,
but then like one of the reasons people say that there was more cities in Kanki's path than let's say Shin's, we don't know about that being the case in freaking Senyu. I'm like, not every city is created equal either. So like, saying shit like that is not.
Yeah, but you're literally trying to create excuses. Like if there's no evidence to say it is, because if there's no evidence to say one is weaker or one is stronger, or there's these outside factors, then you just have to take what's in front of you. That's what Hara's trying to portray to you.
No, not at all. Because like you don't have enough evidence to make a claim, and I don't have enough evidence to like make a claim.
No, that's not how it works, Draco. That's not how it works at all.
That's how it works.
That's like saying, okay, if Raido and Gakue were facing off each other, I'm saying, well, you don't know if like if Gakue's unit got struck by lightning, so actually he's like 5 times better than Raido. Like there's nothing to say that's not the case.
I'm not bringing a bullshit example that's not freaking consistent.
None of your examples have any substance to it. There's no implication in the slightest.
What do you talk? I'm just saying that happens in the story when cities are not created equal. Yes or no?
It does, but there's no implication of this being the case. So you bringing it up is pointless.
There's no implication. Like I'm saying, those are exact reasons that can be said. Because like if we don't have those in front of us, we can't. If we don't have the context in front of us, we can't make a judgment. Like,
we don't have the complete context for literally anything.
Yeah, but we have way more context than the shit you're saying right now.
Actually, not
all the context we add is just cities. You can't add anything to it.
What Draco?
That's not all a portrayal against.
No,
okay, I'm making another portrayal. Kanki got fucking rewarded more than freaking Ousen. Oh, that's better than him.
No, wait, Draco.
No, we actually know the context of that.
Draco found.
That can be argued that Kanki was more impactful than freaking Ousen, but then
no.
In the eyes of the people that were debriefed too, like we seen how well they got debriefed. So that bullshit of not knowing the full context is not part of it. Why didn't Kanki get freaking? Why didn't Ousen get rewarded the same as Kanki?
Because he didn't have to do anything, because it was already over before he actually was going to make an impact.
We're talking about the people that are rewarding him. They're not idiots.
Why
can't they realize?
You don't have to be a non-idiot to fucking not realize what Ousen's strategy was.
Yeah, so why was he rewarded? Very violent rewards. Winning the war.
You can go, Jay.
Draco.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Even though I'm Team Kanki, like I said, we can't go against, like, the story has shown Ousen in a way better light than Kanki.
I agree. I hate the example. My point.
I don't know. But the thing he uses actually is rather found like his name. Besides, like, the few instances we've had where like we're in the same arc together, or where Kanki actually does something besides showing his ass and just troll niggas, like there's most of the portrayal goes to Ousen. Like, nigga, Ousen was the damn head lead general. Like, he was the head general.
We're talking. He's saying before this arc, we wasn't even referring to this arc. I never argued against this arc. This arc was clear portrayal of Ousen over Kanki.
I don't wait. Even before his arc, listen, this thing, Ousen literally saved Ken. Like, this thing, Kanki was big in like protecting the wall, but Ousen literally, like, legit saved Ken. Like, he literally saved the Ken army. If Ousen don't pull up from out of nowhere from the mountains and come out of nowhere,
because he was in position to do that.
Because he created that position.
Yeah, because he defeated people in front of him. There's nothing to say that Kanki will defeat the people in front of him in that same position either.
No, we do, because, bro, this thing, they broke through.
We're not acting like Ordo is freaking Reboku.
They broke through the wall. They broke through the wall. They charged in. That's like, they got through. And then
they didn't go through the wall. They circumvented the wall.
You not, I'm sorry, they circumvented the wall. They got around the wall. But I'm saying, like, again, where it is, they got around Kanki. Kanki was at the wall, and they got around Kanki. And
Yeah,
Osen
he had
went-
his hands full.
That's what I'm saying. If
Looking over the
Osen didn't, you know what I'm saying, then detour and make his own plan and do his own shit, then nigga, then K fucked up. The K gets fucked up. And that's just a fact. Like again, like I say, I
I
believe
never
again,
disagree with that, but I don't think that's a superior portrayal at all.
how can you not?
How
I mean,
not?
How not?
Because I literally
That's what
just
I'm saying.
said it literally does not in any way, shape, or form say that in that same situation, Kanki isn't capable of doing the same thing. It's not a skill thing. Yes, he was more impactful in that war, but that doesn't equate to skill. That's what we're arguing,
Okay,
right?
Draco.
He was impactful because of his skills. So how does that not equate to skill?
Are you saying? I'm about to say, are you saying because it's potentially possible that Kanki could
It's
have
not
done
potentially
something similar?
possible. It's like, well, let's judge the feats. Let's
yet.
judge the feats, right? Let's judge. That's what we do all the time. We judge the feats, knowing what we know, like not what like.
There's no
we have the
feat that
context
Kanki
for.
has that can compare to Osen's. Unfortunately,
None.
like there's no
What are
feat.
you talking? That's cap.
None
That's
whatsoever.
not fake blasphemous. Just like you're trolling
Fam,
here. Like you were saying earlier,
I'm really
you're
not,
trolling.
bro.
That's
I'm
cap.
really, I'm being serious.
How the
Listen,
fuck
I'm
do
a
you have Osen
fanboy,
over
but like
Kanki over Osen, but you have no feats that say Kanki are above Osen.
because
Like,
the thing,
At least he admits it.
that makes no sense.
No, I don't.
Like,
I'm
literally just not
finna
an
tell you.
argument.
No, I'm finna tell you. It's the thing. I enjoy Kanki more than Osen. I like Kanki more than Osen. Me, I know that's what I'm saying. Even though we have limited information to go off Kanki, the way how he goes about his war, his battles, and how he leads, I felt with that a lot heavier. And in my my opinion, if we saw more of that, if we like saw more portrayal of Kanki, I feel like that he'll be shown in equal light as Osen in his own way. But unfortunately,
He
we
has
don't
already
have
been
enough
shown
tweets.
to be on an equal light as Osen.
No,
No,
he
he
hasn't.
hasn't.
Sure. Yes, he did. By proxy,
he
when
hasn't.
you compared to be on the same level as Ruboku, and on the same time when they
No,
mentioned
he
Osen,
hasn't.
Same level is not equal.
What the hell?
yelling over me,
I'm sorry.
when I'm talking.
My fault. Listen, I give you respect.
so you
my
can't
bad.
ask me a question and if I answer, you can yell over me. What? That makes no sense. So like I was saying, right? He was showing multiple situations when they're talking about both of them. They group them together. I don't care what you say. That's portrayal. They're put side by side for a reason. It's not like fucking hard as like grouping them just because he felt like K is above O. Let's group
Yeah,
them
but
together.
he also didn't know the locus for a reason. So he was on that level, but then the level above, he wasn't about that.
What are you talking about? Just because he doesn't know a singular plan of Osen doesn't mean that in itself.
Okay, so
Does
because
he
he knows a
know-
singular other plan that shows
The
that they're
fact
like
he
equally
couldn't
portrayed.
Come up with something of that level means he's not on that level. Kanki had no answer for the Retsubi plan.
Yeah, at that
Like-
time he didn't have an answer, but freaking Ruboku didn't think there was any way of freaking getting past the Subi, but yeah, having him on
And
the
you
same
know
level
what
as
that?
Osen.
And,
I
you
say
know what that
Osen's
makes-
superior.
But you know what that means? I'm about to say
Okay, I never
that's why
argued about him not. What have I said? Kanki above
in
freaking
Osen we trust. He the motherfucking goat. You're
Like, I
telling
don't know
people
why
that.
people
Bro,
are
I
like
don't wait. But this thing, Draco. You
stagnating
argue.
the conversation by saying
But,
shit that no one said.
but Draco, this thing. This is how I would say it. Even though Kanki at that time didn't have a plan, I feel like if Kanki was given more exposition, I feel like he probably wouldn't have done what Osen done, but he would came up with something in his own way to counter that. Now, would it be as effective as Osen's? I don't know, but I think it would have been at least so. It would have done something to at least counteract what happened. I'll say Kanki would have his own way of doing things. That's probably not as grand as Osen, but it's still effective. It's still gets the
I'm
job
just
done.
saying.
That's it.
We heard what Kanki was going to do out his own mouth. He said, if we can't stay here and set up a supply line, then we commit everything to Joe and take it before we run out of food. That was Kanki's fourth
That's
option.
okay.
That is a fact.
To be fair, the locust
So now,
plan.
no, hold on. So now you're saying, in your own headcanon, Kanki would have came up with something other than what Kanki himself said. Bro, stop it.
Dude, to be fair, what did they do, right? What did Osen do? He circumvented this, like he left this like Ritsubi. He went to attack Kanki didn't have Kanki didn't have he didn't see Gyo as Osen saw it, and I don't know. I'm not saying what Hater said that he'll have a plan to freaking attack Gyo, but like at the same time, what Osen did was leave Ritsubi and attack Gyo and take it for themselves in his own way.
But
He didn't commit everything to it, though.
Like I said, it was much more to
He
his
did
plan.
commit everything to it.
No,
No,
because
he
he sent
didn't.
Yotanwa
No, he
to
didn't.
Ryoyo, he sent himself to Shukai.
Thank you, bro. Like,
Okay,
Yeah, I was
Why
gonna
you
say.
that's not because Kanki
That's
literally
committing
said
everything to Gyo. Okay, why was
no.
Osen at Ryo?
Committing
No, that's
everything,
not,
committing
bro.
everything
That's
to
the
This
same.
Joe,
is such a fucking
bro.
reach.
No, it's not. It's
Committing
not a reach.
committing everything to Gyo means everyone is sieging Gyo. Means
No, it
all
doesn't.
three
That's your
generals are
interpretation
around
of it.
Gyo.
That's your interpretation of it. That's not what
What?
it means. They committed every single soldier, as in no one's left in Retsubi to defend the supply line. Every single soldier left to go take
Yes.
Yo before the
But
supply line. Yes or no?
no,
Yes or no?
no,
What? Every single soldier
No.
left to take Yo before the supply line. Yes or no? That's
No.
what happened.
no,
No.
Yo
How is that
Tama
not-
went
how is that no?
Yo Tama went to block off the
Why
Kosen
did she-
Ryu
why?
army. She
Why?
didn't go to Gyo at all.
Why?
She didn't go to Gyo at all. So right then and there, you're
That's-
speaking falsities.
What are you
She
talking
didn't go.
about?
She
Why
did
you
not go to Gyo at all. So how did every soldier go to defend Gyo? Stop it.
Every soldier left
Stop
Retsubi
it.
to take Yo.
Stop
Does
it.
matter? Okay, bro, can you let me finish?
Right.
Can you
No,
finish?
because you're speaking falsities, bro.
No, I'm not speaking falsities. You just don't understand what I'm saying because you're not letting me finish. Okay.
I need
but
you
was-
to go reread the chapter where Kanki himself
okay,
said,
bro. I know
We're
what
gonna-
that chapter said. I know what that chapter said. I don't have to go reread it. And you told me 10
All
times
right,
what
then,
you said.
so-
So I'm not
so-
denying what you said.
so
I'm not
how
denying
is
what you
splitting
said.
the army into three units, committing everything to Gyo?
Okay,
How
bro.
does that make sense?
How is freaking like for example when they were attacking the center hill, right? The goal for Kokyo Hill. Why did they have two wings? Why didn't they all bring everyone to attack the center hill? At the end of the day, the goal is to attack, to take the hill in whatever way you want to do it. That's the goal, right? The same thing for Gyo's freaking thing. They took every soldier that committed it to the end goal, which I'm talking about, taking Gyo, right? And in the ways they did it was to like freaking defeat Ruboku before fucking the supplies went out and take Gyo for themselves. That's the.
He said come crashing down on Gyo. That means they're all at Gyo.
Thank you. Thank you. He said
No.
commit everything and come crashing down on Gyo. So that means your Tangwa, that
I
means
did say-
Ousen, that means himself, that means Shin, that means Heki, that means Uhon, that means Moten, that means all of them are at Gyo, sieging it, trying to take down the walls before they run out of food. That's not what
Okay.
you're saying.
Yes, I am saying. I'm saying that freaking since once he Kanki didn't have the luxury that Ousen did to view freaking Gyo to realize he can't be attacked with physical force. But when we take a step back, what freaking Ousen did is similar to what Kanki was saying. That's what I'm saying, but in his own way, which is true.
What?
It's
It
not
took
though
Gyo-
because
it's not.
he literally said crashing onto Gyo. Like you can't misinterpret that.
They didn't even attack Gyo. They just fucking sat outside of it. So
Bro.
you did the opposite of what Kanki said, bro. Like, come on, you're like,
What are
this
you
is what I'm saying.
talking about? I'm saying they.
No one attacked Gyo.
Okay,
no
what about
one
everything
attacked
else that
Gyo.
Kanki said?
So-
What about everything else that Kanki said? Wasn't the
He
same
said-
thing that Ousen did?
No. He
Besides the
said
crashing down
commit.
part?
He said commit everything to Gyo
They did.
and come
They did.
crashing down.
Okay,
Bro,
they committed
didn't.
everything to Gyo. They did.
No, you
They
ready?
did.
You ready?
They did.
You ready?
They did.
You
Oh, go
ready?
ahead.
They committed resources to Ryoyu. They committed resources to the Shukai Plains. So therefore, they did not
No.
commit everything to
They
Gyo.
committed resources to defending freaking people from getting to Gyo, which they're trying to take, which in by
Where
by
okay,
itself
where were
means
those
they're
people?
committed
Where
to
were those
Gyo.
people?
What?
No, where were
Yes, it
those
is.
people at when they were fighting?
Why does it matter where they at the end of the goal is to protect
Because
Gyo and
that's
take
why.
themselves?
What are you talking about?
What are you
The
talking about? They
location
committed
of
every
the
single
battle,
soldier.
bro.
They
The
committed every
location
single
of the
soldier. They committed every
my-
single soldier to taking Gyo. Yes or no?
no.
Yes,
Because
they
committed.
did.
No, they didn't because they committed some soldiers to blocking off
I
Ryoyu.
don't know why
They
you're making that
committed some-
distinction, and this conversation is not going anywhere. So
What
whatever.
are you talking
Why are you making
about?
that distinction?
That's
Even
the
if
whole
you want to
point.
play
Yeah,
mental
yeah,
gymnastics,
that's
Draco, you can't
Yeah,
counter
yeah,
the
yeah,
crashing on
He's
part.
the one-
You really
I
can't carry
agree.
that, fam.
I agree.
Like,
I
you can't
agree
carry
to that.
that.
I agree
Like,
to
you
that.
can't
What-
carry
But
that.
are you-
She said as soon as
Crashing on means they're all there, though. That's what you've been disagreeing with the whole time.
No, I did not disagree with that. We were talking about till you mentioned crashing down, committing everything to Gyo, which we just came back to.
That's
So
the same
talking
thing.
about.
That's the same
Right.
thing.
No, it's not. It's
Yes,
not
it
the same.
is.
Why would you-
He was talking about what Kanki
Every-
said. That's what
if every
Kanki said.
soldier- Listen. If
why would
every
you-
soldier doesn't go to Gyo, how did they commit everything to Gyo? Explain that to me.
Because they're committing everything to taking Gyo, which they did before the supplies were out,
Oh,
which Kanki
man.
was saying. Ousen did it his own way, but they're just like the idea of them leaving Retsubi and like taking Gyo before the supply ends is the same thing that Kanki was thinking about. That's why he called Moten all of them green for not thinking about that plan, taking that risk, which Ousen did. Them two were the only people thinking about taking the risk to leave Retsubi and take down Gyo.
Yes,
For the
and
plan.
Kanki's and the rest of Kanki's plan was trash. That's why
wasn't
he's not on OC. Yes, it is. That's why he's not on OC's level because the rest of his plan was to have
That's not
everybody
unfair.
attack Gyo.
That's unfair.
That's trash.
Like I said, it's unfair because he doesn't know
I don't
about
say it's
Gyo's.
trash. I don't say it's trash.
He doesn't know about Gyo's impenetrable walls. He know about that. He know about the moats. He didn't see it.
Okay.
So you can't in his
your
position.
point?
That's what I'm saying. You can't really compare
that's
it to.
his plan. So then, how the fuck are you gonna say he's so nice, but he's making a plan about shit he doesn't know? So if he does the shit he thinks he's gonna fail, but he's still nice,
You're just talking. You're just talking now. What you said literally does not make any sense. When did I ever say?
That's literally what you're saying, bro. You're saying that if Kanki does what he said he was gonna do, he would have failed, but it doesn't matter because he still would have had a way to not fail. Like, what are you saying?
That's what freaking haters said, not me. Don't confuse the two of us. I never said that. I never said he had a plan to take over Gyo.
I would say
I don't know if you
don't
want to listen or anything. He's gonna yell. Yeah. That's like I never said that shit.
Bro, you've been arguing this whole time that Kanki's plan was the same thing basically as ousen's plan because they committed everything to Gyo.
I said not entirely. That's what I said. I never said the entire.
Right, and what I'm telling you is that the parts, no, because what I'm telling you is the parts that differ from ousen's would have gotten everybody killed, which is why he's not on ousen's level, which is the basis of this argument.
That's not. No, it's not. Because I never said. I started the argument by saying just because ousen made a plan that Kanki didn't think of doesn't mean they're on different levels. That's one instance.
Yes, it does. If I think of a superior plan that you yourself cannot come up with, Okay.
Kanki never made a plan.
So let me ask you something. Is ousen not superior to Shohei-kun?
He is, yes, based off like.
Why is it? Now, why is it that ousen? Hold on. Now, why is it that Shohei-kun isn't given the benefit of the doubt of not knowing about the Retsubi trap and not knowing about Gyo, but Kanki is?
He is.
Then how are they not on the same level?
He is, because his plan is just because like you said, it was the same with like Hater was saying about Kanki. Shohei-kun hasn't shown the same level of feats that Kanki and ousen did in terms of abundance and like that scale of it. He is on their level, but I would have both of them above him.
You do realize the entire battle plan, the entire battle plan for the coalition was his. You do realize that he saved the fucking state with 1,000 elite soldiers.
Yeah. Yeah, and I can listen to some Kanki that's more impressive than that.
But again, when niggas say when you say Kanki didn't have the benefit of knowing about Gyo, therefore he's still on the same level as ousen.
That's not what I'm saying. I never said that. I'm using more than this instance to make some argument, but you just harping on this instance. I just said this instance doesn't automatically disprove that they're on completely different levels when other parts of the story. Kanki was compared to Ruboku and said to be on his level, and then what's his name? Ruboku didn't think about the same plane that ousen did, but he's also on the same level as ousen. Why is it okay for Ruboku to think about a plan and be on the same level as ousen, but when freaking Kanki doesn't think about a singular plan, he's on a different level? That's why I want to ask.
Because ousen is above Ruboku and Kanki.
I agree.
I'm with you. Ruboku and Kanki are on the same level, and ousen is slightly above them.
Okay,
that's why it makes sense.
That's a disconnect then. I think that anybody that thinks Ruboku are all on the same level, by proxy saying Kanki and Ruboku are freaking
how much in there?
Like ousen are on that level.
How much ousen?
In a broader level, they're all on the same level of being 60G level. So like.
To be fair, Kanki was compared to Ruboku before we figured out he knew origins. You know what I'm saying?
I'll eat that later though.
Ruboku just got a bump up since then.
What'd you say?
Kanki was compared to Ruboku before Kinmo knew that he had origins.
That's hard saying it. That's
Kinmo. That's Kinmo.
Yeah, but like in that story, I love a guy on the level of Ruboku. They said that's what the chapter was called.
No, that was like that little. Was that the title? Because I remember there was something like the little editor's notes.
There's also a title. I'll bring it up right now. And it was 2 instances of that editor's note. And one of them was like a word, like a darkened word, saying "Go, this guy on the same level as Ruboku." But if it's only Kinmo, then I agree with you. We don't know about the third part. But freaking, just because Kinmo just said it doesn't mean that like Hara was not putting that out in the story for a reason. Like he's what's that called? He's the all-knowing author.
Yeah, but he's not. It's not like if he's making Kinmo say, it's not like he's trying to tell us through Kinmo. He's trying to tell us this is what Kinmo thinks, and it can mean that. But at the same time, he's like telling us that with what our knowledge of Riboku is right now. So he's saying compared to what we know about Riboku, Kanki's on the same level as this guy. And then he shows us Riboku gets something else to him. He's like, oh, Riboku's even more of a monster than we thought. And now that shakes things up.
Oh, look at this! Got you a whole spread.
I feel like we just argue with the
look at
dumbest shit.
this.
Or like at the end of the day, we have like small differences that no one even mentioned before this argument started.
I just find it funny how you place like so much importance on them both figuring out like the fourth plan, quote unquote. And you're like that shows them like being on the same level or like portrays them similarly. But then with the Locust plan, you're like, well, we don't know the exact context. Like it's just one plan, that type of shit.
No. I'm using like it's not just like put on all my like eggs in the basket.
He just chilling.
I'm just gonna mute Hater for a second. It's not that I'm like putting all my eggs in that basket. I'm just saying that just this one plan doesn't like discredit like the multiple times that they were like portrayed to be on the same level, and Kanki before that moment having similar, if not better, feats than Ousen. So like in my opinion, you can disagree with that. That's what I'm
gonna
using.
disagree with that.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Kiso is dumb. All right.
Made him retarded. That's a feat. But yeah, and for the cities thing, if you're fucking Arthur, dude, and you write 8 cities versus 5 and you give no other context, what you're trying to make the people think is, okay, 8 better than 5. That's literally it. You don't write that with the intent of like wanting them to question like, well, is it the same quality of city? All this, because then you would write something to imply that so they can actually like be on that train of thought.
Yeah, that is true. But at the same time, like it could just be like one. It's like if we're arguing maybe just sieging cities, and yeah, like I said, those arguments have to be mentioned like about like how like the difference in city. I don't think Ousen the horror.
No, it doesn't because it's just a number. It's just a number of states, bro. It's just a statement of speed, bro. I don't think horror was making it.
You gotta look too deep into it, in my opinion.
Bro, you're the one that's looking too deep into it.
What?
You're the one, bro. You're the one that's saying,
Literally
"Yo, we gotta know if they were small cities, large cities, strong city, weak cities." Like that's looking deep into it. Niggas is looking at the numbers. You're the one. Come on, bro.
What do you do, right? We look deeper than a normal person, bro. Come on now. But like,
yeah, but you're carrying it right now, bro. You're just trying to.
But again, I'm not using that as the only basis. I'm just saying since he was introduced, he's had superior portrayal.
I don't know. Besides that one moment, this moment now, where he freaking, I don't even agree to that moment. The one moment I agree with was the Supreme Commander, and I still don't agree to that. Like, him being Supreme Commander does not make him better than Kanki. It makes him more suited for this role.
Which makes him better.
No,
which makes him better.
Like,
suited for the role of facing Riboku, pretty much.
Why wasn't Ousen chosen for fucking Kokyo Hills?
Not needed. Light work, you know.
Not needed, right?
Light work.
Like if he was better than Kanki, if he was better than Kanki at that specific role, why wasn't he chosen? Is my question.
Because either is fine, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, here either is fine. Doesn't matter, bro.
It was literally said by 10 that all 3 of these armies are capable of winning a battle on the scale of Kokyo.
By themselves.
On the scale, yeah, but not that specific battle. Same as not this specific lessons down.
Scale in terms of how difficult it is.
No, like that. Literally, that's not what I read it as. I read it as like a big battle for an important piece of land. So I read it like a 60 versus 60k.
60 versus 60k is literally light work. Like Heki could be in a 60k versus 60k battle. It makes no sense to use that to hype him up.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. It's like the armies themselves can lead big battles like that. I don't think she was giving them like a humongous hype or anything. That's tempting.
She was. The whole context was she's like, these are 3 like super impressive armies
that can win humongous 60 versus 60k, which is like not seen that often in Kingdom First. Only for big invasions and shit.
You ready?
Yeah, but any 60k versus 60k battle isn't worthy of hyping up like Ousen Yotano
I'm just saying, but Draco.
Yeah,
Kanki
but like
was put in charge of an army of 58,000. Ousen was put in charge of an army of over 200,000.
Yeah, but
if that doesn't speak to fucking scale, bro.
That's true. That's good point. That's a good point. He was given a superior portrayal of being able to lead a 200k army, which Kanki has never been given that portrayal yet. But
the scale shit doesn't matter because we know Kanki can lead a 200k army. That's why I'm saying it's about the impressiveness of the battle. She was saying all of them could take care of Kokyo, and like because of that, they're like 3 super impressive forces.
But not all of them could have taken care of this battle.
I don't think all of them could have taken care of Kokyo. The way like a battle on the scale of Kokyo is not the
Bro, if you think your town
I don't know
was
if your town
hold
can
on.
take care of Kokyo.
Are you stupid? If
Yeah,
you think your town was mountain tribes can't take of a couple of fucking hills, bro, are
Bro,
you
Keisha will have a
really?
freaking feed day with them.
Oh my
Freaking
god.
bunch of like walking into a freaking bad terrain and getting shit on type shit. You're gonna see from your town. And Keisha's more patient than, let's say,
And
Rose
this
was
is
gonna go and chase her and shit.
and this is like I said, this is why I say you shit on your Tangwa, but then
I
you
don't
hype
say
up.
that,
No,
I
you
just
shit on your Tangwa, the queen of the mountain realms, saying she can't take a couple of fucking hills.
My bad, bro. You're not muted. Are you muted? I didn't ever mute you. Someone else did.
Oh yeah, I did. My bad.
I muted you. What's up, hater?
Good.
Bruh, did you just say that your tongue can't
Oh
take that she got
no.
heels?
That's what I'm saying. Like, are you fucking
I
kidding?
don't have like the confidence that she could do a cocky can. You know
What
what
are
I'm
you
saying?
talking to?
What?
It was an intense battle of tactics, bro.
Draco,
Bro,
okay, Draco,
So
stop.
like
Draco,
this,
stop, man. Draco, stop, bro.
I could confidently
Draco,
say Kanki couldn't have handled Rozo plus the fucking 90,000 army of the Zao all at once. I could say that.
Dude, the way that she fucking beat him, definitely. What? Rose was a chump. Holy shit.
A chump?
But it was like
Yeah.
60k versus like 200k.
Listen, hey, listen.
That's
I'm
crazy, though.
I'm going
That's
in here.
crazy.
Listen, I'm going in here. Listen, I'm going in here, fam. I can't do this right now.
Thank you. Niggas can't even help
Like,
you.
this thing,
Niggas-
toilet.
Nigga said,
You hear me say, listen. I get it to also listen. As far as like portrayal and feats, I can't argue that. I'm just arguing the small
Who you like
this
more?
word between them. But I think that again, I feel like Kanki. The only real I see is better because of how he goes about doing stuff. But I can't use story because story says Ocean in a godlike image. So I can't really like use story per se. Besides like the few terms where they've been put in the same level, the same whatever. That's about it. I do think that, of course, Kanki had his plan was to go take Gil. I feel like Kanki wasn't like just taking orders and just, you know what I'm saying, and wanted under pressure. He will have a different outlook, a different plan, a different way of doing things. But unfortunately, story says something different, so I can't really go off that. But that's me. I ain't Draco, fam. I ain't Draco. Tonight,
I think Kanki's capable of leading a battle.
I do
versus
too.
Goku of
But
his skill
unfortunately,
and
I do.
like,
I do too.
not this
But I do too. But it ain't been shown yet, so I can't really just be like, "Hey, Kanki out here can take order around 100,000 men," because I ain't seen him order 100,000 men. So I'm close to that. I only got 50,000
It's
men.
like that's like that's not to like take that literally, but like he's a 6 GG level general. Like Roku says he's a great general status. Like why wouldn't he be able to get 100k? Like he definitely has the talent for that.
Yeah,
I mean,
but, I'm about
he
to
can
dip
lead
out.
100k, but he's gonna have problems against Riboku. Yeah, peace out, Cable.
Everyone had problems against Roku. Roku's
Nah, he's gonna have problems. Like he's gonna find himself running.
That's it. All right, there, Draco. All right, Junkins. All right.
If a lot of
Later, man.
things didn't go left for Osen, for Boku would have won this easy. Fucking hell. RSJ sleeper cells. I'm talking about.
Hey, things went left for Osen too, man. Fucking Mako situation. He like had the perfect
True.
strategy, and then Mako and fucking Shin just bummed out on him. If that shit
Yeah.
worked out, then he could have probably like won in 3 days or some crazy shit, because they would have already been pinching Riboku.
He would have probably sent Gil into freaking like lead that area.
Yeah,
Maybe,
and
like,
then
I
no
don't know.
chance for the left wing to not fucking get destroyed in like 3 days or some shit.
I don't think they would have just got destroyed in 3 days because Bananji and Shogaru before Ohan's great play were like working really well.
Yeah, but Ohan countered that, and then Riboku sent help because they needed it.
What happened first? Was it the Bananji shit or the Kisui shit? Which happened first?
It was like around the same time, I think, but Kisu shit was shown first.
So yeah, like I feel like something like that would have made them be more cautious because they're already like, no, they're not getting like a Yoing like type person in their fucking in their camp. So I don't think they would have committed as much to like Ohan.
But they weren't going in with the idea of like, okay, we're gonna do this because we have Gillen just in case, and that's what's making us confident. They were just sure, like, just them, like fucking Bananji,
True.
Chogaryu, and Gakwe would be enough.
Yeah.
Fucking Chogaryu was like getting flashbacks in Shoujo because like Ohan's feet was like arguably 6GG level. He was like, what is this, man?
Yep. I just like I don't like this narrative they be spreading, bro. Like Kaki deserves more respect, bro. Like I come in here one day, I'm talking to you like a normal person. Kaki's great. Kaki's this. Kaki's that. And I was like, Kaki's freaking like has like It's way below Ousen. What are you guys talking about? He can never think of something. He's trash.
I didn't say
cowardly.
that. I didn't say that.
I asked the message I got. I'm joking.
But yeah, he's 60G level, but he ain't cutting it.
How was the stream? Fucking
good.
sucks. I didn't go to.
We listed
I saw
like
you streaming on Twitch.
yeah, I did. We listed like pretty much every moment I wrote down. Funny enough,
Yeah.
and even some weird
somebody-
ones like the Archer Bros.
Did someone like state the freaking what was it? Like the strength of man moment? That was pretty sick. That speech from Gil.
Strength of a man? No, but I did mention Gillen's last words.
Yeah, basically the same kind of shit.
Yeah, I didn't actually like bring up the history spoilers to give up an example of how I think it's going to be utilized, but I did mention it, and I said it could happen in the future and like cause some conflict between Shin and Ohan.
I'm just going back to the Kanki. I'm just scared, but if Hara fucks up this Kanki versus Riboku shit, it's not like it makes it like a fucking like a small arc of defeating Kanki. I won't be in these streets anymore.
Fucking, I forgot who it was. It might have been Kaz, but like the way he has a Kanki brain, so he found out a way to make it not so bad for Kanki. He's like, yo, what if Riboku he's in prison, and because they're attacking Zao because they think Riboku's in prison. Kanki goes, he's the leader of that, and he attacks, and then Riboku gets set free, and that's how he got caught off guard. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh my god, the mechanisms are like the gears are starting to form, like they're coming up with the strats.
Like we can't even be mad, to be honest. Like Riboku had like a decent amount chance of being able to beat Ousen here, so like just Kanki losing Riboku, depending on how it is, shouldn't be just like a de facto. Obviously, we're all gonna be waiting for the context.
I mean, it depends. Like, I don't care if that's how it happens, but how the casuals would be. Riboku can't get a single W. He had to get a big advantage.
I hate that. I would actually freaking hate if Kanki lost like this. What? I'd actually be more mad.
Why? Because that would justify him losing.
He wasn't able to. Because if he lost to Riboku while proving his worth against Riboku, that's more like beneficial to me as a Kanki fan, like the story, than him.
But
like,
he could still prove his worth. The point was like it was something outside of his control that he couldn't predict. Riboku would get set free randomly, and he was given the mission, so he had to go.
So are you saying like he gets set free, then he just beats him, or like they have like a
Kanki goes too far into Zao lands because he thinks Riboku's not going to be there because he's in jail, and then Riboku pops up out of nowhere.
And they just like beats him there, or they have like a big struggle.
They have a struggle or whatever goes down.
Yeah, don't you think it would be better for like a Kanki as like a character and like power scale on him to have him have like a Ousen versus Riboku type?
I mean, I think this makes Kanki look more impressive because it actually gives a legitimate excuse for him losing instead of it just saying Riboku's better. But I do want Riboku to just show that he's better.
I don't think that like it makes him look more impressive because losing to Riboku isn't like the end all be all. Because like I said, Ousen had moments where he could have lost to Riboku as well. So like it's not like crazy.
Yeah, but it was like a fairly even battle. Like there wasn't something like, okay, it's something like imagine if I don't know some random shit like Mako's actually a spy and then that's how Ousen lost. Like if Ousen put up a good battle despite like some weird like random shit like that happening, you'd be like, bro, he had like the weirdest fucking handicap and he still put up a good battle. Like arguably,
that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I was arguing about. Like if Kanki actually was impressive, even though he gets caught off guard, which the history spoilers say. If that actually happens, and it actually continues on to what the history spoilers say, where he fucks up Riboku to an extent that he can't move for so long, Kanki #1, bro. I gotta say, greatest feat in Kingdom's coming.
Man, I can't
coming
wait.
To our streets, 2022.
Well, I can't wait. What was your top 5, by the way? Because I wrote my one down. You want to know what my top 5 was?
Yeah, I don't really have an order. I'll just say mine first. It was the strength of man speech. So I guess Guillaume's death in the beginning of the fight with Shin, and then freaking when CGR had that whole flashback of CGR and like the entire battle with him versus Shin and cultivating his flashback of CGR and his emotions, and so it made me really like CGR more. Ousen getting clapped because that was just sick when he gets like stabbed and everyone says, "Oh fuck, what's gonna happen?" And he freaking grips it even stronger and slams down Ohan. That was pretty dope. And then how much I listed? I think I listed 3 there, right, or 4?
Yeah, 3.
Yeah, I had 2 others I don't remember, but you just say yours and I remember mine because I wrote it down somewhere. And I don't think I posted it anywhere. I don't know if I hit enter on my Discord. I have a Discord where I keep all my information.
But the Jonkin style.
This is the one you were in and you left. Fucking traitor. 3 years ago I made one.
But Chogayu's last stand, Gilwin beating Ohan, Osen forming the Locust, Osen's figuring out origins, and the Figo King speech.
That was one of mine too. The
The
freaking
Locust?
like if you include like the whole like would that be a problem?
Yeah,
No
it's kind of
shit.
cheating because you have that dope scene, and then you can argue like everything that the Locust is about, it's in this scene because he's coming up with the plan.
That's just like probably the single most like badass panel of him just sitting there, everybody just fighting around, like giving no fucks, cultivating how it ends out. So yeah, that's one of mine. And then
And then the
Yeah.
Figo King speech #1 had to do
Yeah.
it.
the one where you talked about like the crow above him and shit, or is that a different moment?
No, the one where he's like, "You guys are fucking cowards. Like, you act like you're the king of kings, but you're scared to actually set out and
Yeah,
like
yeah,
try
yeah.
to gain more land. And then this is why your time was the goat. And then this is why we're fucking with kin." And then he's like, I spit on the blows of a king because the blows of someone willing to face the world are far heavier." On his Roger flex, turning the world upside down.
So yeah, like that. I didn't even think of that because I didn't remember it. That's why I was wanting to reread shit and stuff like that. But like, what I was thinking about was when freaking the awakening speeches of Ohan and Shin and they awaken, and then you go back to Osen and you realize he expected it the entire time. That entire shit was dope. It reminded me of like the Ravages of Time, like where he just trained his entire army in that struggle so they could be stronger in the future type shit. I
Yeah,
really
that's
liked
pretty
it.
dope. Were you surprised that I had Gyoen's one there?
Which one?
Him beating Ohan?
Were you surprised that you had it there?
Yeah.
Yeah, cause I knew you liked that moment, but it's a good moment. It's in my top 5 as well. But I just
The
didn't know
reason
you
why I
like
like it so much is it's funny because he's like the sword of Rin Shoujo. He's like their symbol of martial might. He has so much pride as someone who served under Rin Shoujo and was trying to unify with him. So for him to almost lose like 4v1, 4v1, he's like, bro, like I will not go out this sad. I can't like disgrace the Rin Shoujo army like this. Like no chance. Never that. Never that. I'm not gonna go out this sad. Are you fucking kidding me? And like his face is like so chilling. Like it wasn't even like mad when like during his last moments when he got like countered by on. He was like chilling levels of serious. He's like I can't
like
disgrace the
this,
Rin Shoujo
like,
army like this.
the emphatic end to it, where like, yeah, actually, like the whole thing you were saying about what was it? Osen. Oh, is Osen not gonna be a Supreme Commander? And he gets Jabeda and he becomes one. Like I thought when he had 2 strikes left and one of them was cutting him in the hand, I literally thought the next one was gonna kill Gyoen for a second. I was like, no way it's gonna happen. There's no chance. Then he comes
That's
back
what Gillen thought. He's like, no fucking chance, bro. You thought you was finna kill me 1v4? Like,
yeah, dude. Gyoen is crazy. I just think he doesn't get the respect and community that he deserves, man. Just because the way he went out. Well, I have him up there.
Another sick part was like when Ohan was actually like shocked that he was able to keep going despite getting stabbed in the arm.
Yeah, his eyes, bro, that was crazy. He was like absolutely shook.
Yeah, like
What
that was telling me was that like Ohan, he didn't think like this level of like resolve or weight, like he didn't comprehend it, like he didn't think it was possible. And so like he was like, damn, he actually has like this level of weight. That's fucking crazy. And then after that, like I feel like when he woke up, like he's like, all right, bet. Like this is the level, this is the energy I need to be at. Like bet. Wait for round 2, Gyoen. Wait for round 2. And then like he took what Gyoen was able to show. Like he took it to heart, and he's like, if that's what I need to be at, then no problem. Like I'll get to that level, and then that's like what he needed to actually beat Gyoen.
Wait, time out. I'm posting planner and like, do you think Ohan got stabbed here? He had to have it. It's like another moment where like he somehow has the speed to block all 3.
Yeah, he blocked him.
That's actually crazy. It's up there with Akko shit. He's gonna attack 3 places simultaneously, and he blocked every single one.
Pretty much. Not like exactly simultaneously, but yeah.
Yeah.
But again, like it's just a block. It's not like he has to actually swing his attack.
Yeah, it's not like he overpowered him like Akko did. Just some bullshit. Was that in your top 5?
Nah, that was in Kaz's top 5.
Yeah, Cass is tripping, bro. He sucked.
Yeah, I don't know what I want to do next. I might do like a top 5 moments in general.
Like I thought like you were also gonna do like the whole like.
Oh yeah, top 5 new characters. I'm gonna also do a top 5 like worst moments in this arc.
Ooh, I'm be there for that one. I got plenty.
All have Heki at number 1.
Like, do all that in like a video where like, what was your favorite moment? Who was your favorite new character? I think we did that before. I don't know where we did it. We did it somewhere.
Fucking Nia Hemmings.
Yeah, but I think we did it before as well. Honestly,
I don't remember.
Might have been.
Yeah, I thought about it, but it would have taken too long.
Yeah. Dragon's Nest. Crazy.
But yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I might do like top 5 worst moments.
Every time me and Twilight and fucking Kagi vs. Osen debate just goes to fucking yelling.
Bro, y'all went in circles like saying the same thing like 3 times in a row. I was dead.
Yeah, I was like, bro, come on, let me just say it, bro. He just misunderstood me. Ooh, he fucked up Kanjo.
That panel was fucking raw.
Bro, what about this, Pam? No one talks about the speed feed from going. Man had it in his. Oh, yeah, I did talk about it comparing to the Banaji shit, but you think the Banaji one is better or something.
Yup.
Like, what the?
You already know.
It's crazy, dude. I'm sick of people like in the kin almost dying but not dying, bro. Let them die. I sound like Trippy. Holy shit.
I mean, I don't know.
Okay, look at this shit. With arrow she of the Wii Fire Dragons have fallen to my spear in the past, there's no reason I cannot also defeat Gyoen. What is disrespect? Fucking cocky. That's what people say, oh, it's cocky, bro. Gyoen shits on Eroshi.
I mean, yeah, but he's also stronger now, and once he figured out Roshi's weakness, he did beat him in like 2 hits. So, I don't know.
Oh, that's... Ohan being a spearsman is literally like one of his biggest, like, what's
Yeah,
the
he
word?
could just get you at any time.
Yeah. Like, I have no way this guy, like, can, the dragon talent, like, Gyoen was fucked. Like, he's got, like, destroyed with that one. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. He says, freaking Gyoen, this is the end of you. And then Gyoen clutches it and the blood splatters on his arm. And you see fucking Ohan like, what?
Nanny?
And the crack. Oh, yo, like how his freaking arm, like, his little thing cracked due to the force that he used.
Yeah, that show's dope. Just a fucking fantastic moment. The funniest part about that moment is how you thought, like, this is just the beginning. Half strength, boy. This is just a prelude. And it was his best moment.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was ass. I was like, yo, CGR died, bro. They're not ready. They're not ready.
You're like, this Gyoen? This Gyoen top 1. Mobile ain't ready for this Gyoen.
I don't know if I said all that, but I still think it's like top 5, top 10. Strongest in China all time. Crazy.
That's cap.
I have him over Bananji. And, like, I don't know. Akko is. I have him over Akko, but that's me giving the benefit of that. But I won't be mad if we say Akko's stronger than him.
He's gonna go outside, bro. Gaimo's gonna get stronger and he's gonna be stronger than him. Bananji's demon mode's gonna be stronger than him.
Stream the other day, right? And then Bao was in there too, and people were trying to tell me, like, what were they saying? They were like, is Shin top 5? I was like, yeah, definitely. And everyone there disagreed with me. And I was like, yo, who's ahead of him? And like, this guy was like, freaking Mobu, Rempa, and then like, I didn't even hear his rest, so I'd be like, Gaim. I'm like, Gaim was stronger than Shin, bro. Come on.
You should have let him keep going just to see how fucking hard he's gonna reach, but Shin has more feats than Rempa.
That's like the only one I was gonna jump on that one, but he said Gaim one next, and I was like, I'll just let that one pass.
Yeah, Rempa is fair, I guess. But Gaimo, nah. You'd have to argue he's gonna get a lot stronger.
I don't know how strong Shin is now, but if Gillen continued going, he'd probably still be stronger than Shin. To be honest.
Nah, bro, he's not on that Oki level.
You don't think Gillen's on Oki's level? I don't know. I feel like it's pretty close.
Like I said, he's like 96, 97 to like Oki's 98.
Yeah, that's fair. As long as, like, where do you have Echo? 98 as well?
97.
Yeah. I feel like he did that shit with Gillen just to spite me, bro. He's put him below Bananji and Echo. And even Ohan. That was weird, but I guess Ohan did do well. I just still think that Gillen was like stronger than him versus Shin. And then even in that fight, he just overpowered him greatly, but it's always going to be the caveat of Ohan being tired and shit.
He was weaker until he woke up with like a man on a mission, you know?
Yeah.
And then he's gonna restore, he's gonna get healthy, and then he's gonna be able to like pull something like Shin did against Hoken now, because he went through his own like mini version of what Shin did, and he's ready to have like the actual one now.
I actually kind of agree with your list now because not even that, but like just based off them having more feats, probably Bananji when we see his demon mode and Akko coming back from that like life-threatening moment, I feel like it'll make him go stronger. Honestly, in One Piece hockey goes stronger with his fights and shit. And obviously, Ohan and Shin are gonna continue to go stronger. K1 just got left in the dust, bro. And he died.
It is what it is. At least he was
No
like
way.
top 10.
Yeah, he was top 5 at the beginning of the arc, but not top 10.
He's arguably like top 10 all time.
That's what I'm saying. Top 10 all time.
Oh,
When
no,
I
not
say
top 5 all
top
time. Hell no.
Top 5. Yeah.
He's already Mobu,
Yeah,
Kanmei, Hoken, Oki, Rempa. That's 5.
yeah. And like he was like people when we thought he was stronger than Rinpo. People did. I don't
Yeah,
know who people were. Yeah. What people thought.
That was the beginning of the end. That fucking editor comment.
Yeah. He just like his entire arc. I feel like Guillaume's story, or like his character, was done well. Honestly, it was like a very good addition to it.
Yeah. I kind of like. I don't know if I want to backtrack a bit because I was saying it was kind of gay how like how much his life revolved around Rin Shoujo, but you can kind of argue like it's not just about him liking Rin Shoujo as a person. It's about because Rin Shoujo was there, he was able to unify. And so without Rin Shoujo there, like his life is kind of meaningless now because he doesn't have like some great cause to serve. And that's why he wanted to just kill himself.
I remember when you sat our pen, I've been crying. You just kept calling them a faggot and stuff.
Who, me?
Damn, bro.
Me?
Yeah.
I did that?
Another moment that like I kept arguing with Capitano and like you as well. Like I don't think Osen told Kanki anything. Kanki knew he was gonna put people in that freaking that Gil. But that's like contentious. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah. I mean, I know you're going to say that and you're going to just keep that opinion. It is what it is.
Yeah, if I didn't want to bring that up because that would have been cancerous. Just toilet. So I didn't bring it up. I didn't even think about it.
Even Riboku got caught off guard, and Kanki thought about it way earlier than Riboku did.
Yeah. Alright. I'm just gonna go ahead and get food. Chop with fight later.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just hit you up after like I get my food and shit. If you still up.
Peace.
Peace.